At a point in my life, I struggled to save 5,000 naira, but then I went ahead to save my first 500,000 naira. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through on exactly how I was able to do it. Not just that, if you are struggling to save right now, I will share with you 5 things that you can do to make savings easy for you. These are the exact 5 things that I was able to do that made saving my first 500,000 naira very easy for me. So you don't want to miss any part of this video. Do well to stick around and watch the entire video down to the end. Please do me a favor and just like the video, because once you do that, it will help the algorithm to show this video to more people who would also be interested in watching a video like this. I would also like to invite you to join our personal finance communities on Telegram and also on WhatsApp, where I share more content on how you can make money, how you can manage your money, how you can invest, and how you can build wealth. So if you would like to be a part of the conversations that are happening in our personal finance communities on Telegram and also on WhatsApp, you can use the links in the video description and also in the first comment of this video to join us. So go ahead and click on the link to join us, and I'll be waiting to see you in there. So a quick backstory: in 2022, we just got back home from crossover mass, that is my family and I. So we stayed in the living room, we joined hands together, we prayed, and then they went inside to sleep. I was left alone in the living room, so I was thinking, I was planning, I was strategizing on how the new year was going to be for me financially. And one of the things that was of most concern to me was my savings, because over the years, from January to December, I had no savings at all to fall back on. And that was actually a concern to me. So you can imagine that for an entire year, you have nothing to fall back on as savings. And it's not as if I wasn't making money. Of course, I was making money, but all the monies were going into paying bills. So while I was there thinking all to myself and planning on how to make the new year better financially for myself, I made a decision to take my savings seriously. All right. Now, prior to that time, I already had an account on Carrywise that I created, but I had never saved money on the app. So I opened the app and I told Carrywise that every day I want to be saving 1,000 naira, and that was it. So beginning from the next day, Carrywise would come into my bank account, deduct 1,000 naira, and save it for me on the app. So I did this consistently until the end of the year. But here was what happened. Now, that particular year, 2022, I was not able to save for the entire 365 days. But everything put together, that is my savings and the interest that Carrywise paid me, I was able to accumulate around 313,000 naira. And that for me was actually a good one, because before then I had never come to the end of the year and had anything as savings that I could boast of. So being able to save and also earn some interest on your savings, I mean having an accumulated amount of 313,000 naira at the end of the year, was actually a win for me. So that was all the validation I needed for me to continue saving money. So in 2023, I decided to increase my savings amount. So I moved from saving 1,000 naira per day to saving 1,500 naira every day. And here is where everything changed. At the end of the year, I was able to save over 500,000 naira. That is everything put together, including my interest. It was way above 500,000 naira. And that was how I was able to save my first 500,000 naira. So if I can do it, I believe that anybody at all can also do it. If you are struggling to save money right now, it's simply because you are not doing certain things right. So if you want to make savings easy for you, here are 5 things that you need to do. Number 1 is to have a purpose for your savings. Why exactly do you want to save money? You need to decide on exactly why you want to save money. You need to have a purpose for your savings. Because if you don't have a purpose for your savings, there is nothing that will motivate you to save. So for me, I was not just saving money. My main purpose of saving money is the fact that I don't want to end the year with an empty bank account. I want to get to the end of the year and have something to fall back on. All right. So for me, that was my own purpose for saving. So your own purpose could be different. Maybe you want to save to buy a new car, you want to save to buy a piece of land, you want to save to start a new business. Whatever it is, you need to have a purpose for savings, because like I said, your purpose for saving money is what will motivate you to keep saving even on the days when you don't feel like saving. The second thing you want to do is to choose your savings frequency. How often do you want to save? Do you want to save money daily? Do you want to save money weekly? Or do you want to save money monthly? you need to choose your savings frequency. Maybe you are a business owner and money comes into your pocket every day. You can decide to be saving on a daily basis or on a weekly basis. Or maybe you are a salary earner and you make money once every 30 days. You can also decide to be saving on a monthly basis. So choose your savings frequency based on what suits your financial situation. Then next is to decide your savings amount. How much do you want to be saving? If you are saving daily, how much do you want to save daily? If you are saving weekly, how much do you want to save weekly? If you are saving monthly, how much exactly do you want to be saving every month? Decide on exactly how much you want to be saving per time. Number 4 is to pick your savings platform. If you want to make savings easy for you, I will advise that you use a fintech platform like PiggyVest, like Fair Money, or like Cowrywise. Personally, I recommend Cowrywise because that's the one I make use of. All right. And if you want to sign up on Cowrywise, I'll leave the link for you in the video description. Now, why do I recommend that you save in a fintech app instead of using your regular savings account? It is because when you put your money in a regular savings account, your bank does not pay you any interest. Even if they'll pay you interest, it will be very little, very minimal. It won't be significant. Okay. So the value of your money is actually reducing in your bank account due to inflation and also other bank charges. So that is why I recommend that you use a fintech platform, because a fintech platform will pay you interest on your savings. And apart from that, it helps you to stay disciplined because a fintech platform will pay you interest on your savings. Imagine saving money, but you're still earning good interest on your savings. Some fintech platforms can pay you up to 15 to 18% interest per annum. And apart from that, it will also help you to stay disciplined with your savings. So the 5th thing that you need to do is to automate your savings. Almost every fintech savings platform has a feature where you can automate your savings. So whether you want to be saving daily, you want to be saving weekly, or you want to be saving monthly, you can simply automate it. Remember, I said when I started saving on Cowrywise, I actually automated my saving and I was saving 1,000 naira every day. So once it is time, Cowrywise will just throw into your bank account, remove the amount you want to save, and then save it on the platform for you. So make sure that you use the automated feature so that savings can become automatic. Don't rely on willpower. Don't say, oh, I'll be sending the money into the app manually, because the truth is there are days when you might even forget to do that. There are days when you might be thinking of bills that you have to pay and you don't want to save. But once that money is in your account, Cowrywise or any fintech platform you're using can just stroll into your account, remove it, and then save it for you. So that way you make savings easy for yourself. So personally, these were the 5 things that I did that made saving money very easy for me. And I want to believe that if you also do these same things, saving money will no longer be difficult. So that will be all for this video. Before you go, please do it to like the video and also share the video with somebody that needs to see this. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I want to believe that you don't want to miss out on subsequent valuable content like this. Go ahead and subscribe and turn on the bell icon as well, so that next time when I release a new video, you'll always be the first person to be notified by YouTube. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.